So lately I've been making all different kind of videos, and sometimes I do them in Walmart, sometimes I do them in my room, sometimes I do them just being weird. But today I wanted to talk about something that is a little bit more serious and something that I don't think we always take into consideration about our learning experiences and how we learn. And our education system at times can fail us, and we can fail ourselves sometimes in our educational journeys and in our life experiences and our life journeys. This goes to say that while we control so much of our life, there is so much of our life that we don't control, that we can't have as great of an impact on that we would like, such as maybe the people around us, as such as the people around us, or even the classes you have to take, the job that you're working, even the situation that you may be in at the moment. And life gets hard. See, this is like my first real, I don't want to call it an adult experience, but my first real take on life. I started off at a community college. I stayed home because I didn't want to leave. And then I eventually transferred to Western Illinois University. And that's where I go now. I received my bachelor's in communication as well as I'm working on my master's. So I kind of pay close attention to like what people do, how they do it, what they say, and how they say it. But majority of the world cannot communicate at all. And what I tell you, when you realize how this world really is, because I've had many realistic moments when I've actually realized how the world is, and it's not all happy-go-lucky, but it's not all bad. It's a mixture of both. But you can't put anything past anyone, and you have to be responsible for you and in control of you at all times. Being an adult, I'm not there yet, but the little taste I have gotten of being an adult, yeah, I don't want it. Like, the world can have it back? No, it's not for me, just no. But one thing that I am very grateful of is that my parents were very realistic about our upbringing and how they raised us. They didn't really candy coat a lot with us. They were very honest. They were very straightforward. Sometimes I would be like, we are knowing too much. Why are you telling us this? And sometimes when you're learning those experiences, you don't actually understand why you're learning them. But there's so much that I can think back on that my mom and my dad have told me or have, taken the time out to teach me. And I'm grateful because it's like now I truly understand what some of those lessons mean. Not all of them, because I still have so much more to learn. But, something that my dad always tells me is don't change who you are. And at first I was like, okay, that's going to be easy. Like, be you. Be who you want to be. Do what you want to do. And just live life. But then, as you get further and further into life, you realize it's not that easy to do. It's just not. That's just realistic. Like, trying to be yourself and trying to always be happy or be optimistic, it's not realistic. You're going to have down days. You're going to have off days. But the key is to remember your purpose and to bounce back. Remember who you are. Remember what you have to offer in this world. Because nobody's going to give you anything. You have to go out there and make it happen. You have to make it happen. You have to fulfill your purpose. And if you don't know your purpose, explore. Figure out what you like. Figure out what you like to do. I have a lot of things that I like to do. It's crazy because my minor was public administration, and never would I have thought that I'd be interested in politics and dealing with people. When I originally started college, I wanted to do like mass media and broadcasting, journalism, all of it. I was just like so excited. This is what I want to do. And then I started getting deeper into communication and realizing, wow, this is what I like to do. And my learning experience has been a little different throughout community college as well as the university lifestyle. Things are different. People are different. When I first came to a university, I was completely culture shocked, mind blown. I couldn't believe that this is what was going on and people were doing these kind of things. It was just crazy. But I'm so glad that I took that time to get this experience and to welcome it, because there's so much that I learned that I wanted to, there's so much that I learned that I didn't want to. Everybody's not your friend. You can't be everybody's friend. You have a purpose. That purpose is school. You are here to get a degree, to move on. And that's the same thing with life. You have a purpose, and you're going to have temporary people, and you're going to have people that can be permanent. That depends on you and them. You have to be welcoming of relationships in your life, but you also have to be very cautious of them. You have to understand people's motives. You have to understand your motives. So the last video that I put out, I was talking about having broke friends. And like I said, I didn't mean that in like a monetary value, as in money or anything like that, no. Because we all in college, we all broke. No matter how much we try to front, no matter how many jobs we get, we are all broke. Yeah, this is the sacrifice you make to be somewhere. But having broke friends can tear you down and put you in a spot so low that even you don't even know how to get out of. That's why it's so crucial and it's so important that the people around you are just fabulous and truthful and honest. And you may not always want to hear the honesty, but let me tell you guys something. Having honest friends or honest people in your life that are going to be real with you and not tell you what you want to hear is the best thing that you can have. It truly is. It's empowering, it's refreshing, it's hurtful, it can be shocking, but sometimes you may not realize that you're doing something. And you may need a wake-up call. You may need a reality check. And that is perfectly fine. There's nothing wrong with that. But it's all a part of life. There's no rule book to life. Trust me. I have asked my dad 1,000,001 times, him and my mother, like, are there rules to this? Like, am I supposed to be doing this a certain way? Especially womanhood. Like, is there a certain way that I'm supposed to do this? And realizing that there isn't. There's a common way, but not a specific way on how things are supposed to go. People can't always tell you what to do. You have to learn that for yourself. And it's new, but embrace it. Embrace who you are. Embrace your passion. Embrace what you want to do. Life, people always say life is so short, and it is. You never know what's going to happen to you or what's going to happen to someone else. But life is also powerful, energetic, refreshing, renewing. It's just wonderful. Like, you look up in the morning and you just feel the fresh air, you see the light, hear the birds chirping. It's just grand. There are so many opportunities. You are what you think you are. You are who you think you are. You can do anything in the world that you want. The situation that you are in, you will not be in forever. And to be able to understand growth, guys, ladies, growth is a wonderful thing. It's so beautiful. And the crazy thing about growth is you don't even realize it until after it happens. You'll be in one place at one time in your life and you'll look up, and then you would have conquered that situation. You would have gotten past that obstacle. And then you're like, wow, I didn't even realize it. And at the moment, it was hard. At the moment, it was terrifying. It was like, how am I ever going to get out of this situation? How is this ever going to happen? But then you look up and you're in a whole new situation, meeting whole new people, doing all new types of things. And it's just, wow. The look and the analysis of your own progression, it's a great feeling. Just be conscious of who you are and what you do and the influence that you hold around the world. Because whether or not you understand it, your life, your value, your words hold a lot of weight. And you have to put that to use. So once again, this is Mercedes Joyner at Join Her, the vlog, I guess I should call it, because it's a video blog. And feel free to contact me. Follow me on Instagram at join her. So it's JOYN_her. Also on Facebook. YouTube channel will be coming soon. I know I keep talking about it. I am still in school, guys. So yeah, have a lot of time, but don't have a lot of time, you know. Trying to take over the world. So if you want to help me, just like this video, share it, and like DM me or message me. We can become friends. It's the greatest thing. Have a wonderful day and smile. The reason why I always try to smile, or I tell someone to smile, is because smiling can literally save people's day. It's not always just for you. Everything isn't always about you. I had to learn that the hard way. It's about other people. It's about the people around you. And that is what makes life so wonderful. Have a great day, everyone.